much more expensive is organic food than non-organic on average? The answer is 30%.
Let's crack on, back to business. Have you had it with organic food? Can any of you explain why sales of organic produce have slumped almost 13% in the past 12 months? That is a massive slump after years of continued double-digit growth. Is it the economy stupid, or have we simply fallen out of love with organic produce? I reckon money, of course, has to be a factor. A Tesco value bird chicken costs £1.99. You can compare that to a Tesco organic chicken at £10.96. But come on, if organic is so much better for us and the environment as its supporters claim, then surely it's our duty to stick to these products, whatever the price. Surely you and your family would be better off if you cancelled your cable TV package and spent the money saved on high-quality meat and veg instead. But we don't, do we?
My family.
Well, that's it. We don't, do we? We don't. Maybe we've doubts about the health benefits the organic lobby claims for its produce. In fact, last year, it was a Food Standards Agency study that concluded no important difference in nutritional content or any additional healthy benefits organic food compared with conventionally produced food. So that could have something to do with it. Maybe you've had it to the back teeth with food Nazis telling you what you should and shouldn't put in your trolley. Hardy? Why? Why has Britain fallen out of love with organic?
I don't think it has. I think 13% is not a dramatic drop. It's a significant drop, but not dramatic in the sense it might be represented. I think there's a number of reasons for it. One is definitely down to the economy. I think everyone's cutting back in every sector.
Yeah.
So if you look across all sectors of food acquisition, if you like, there will be distinct drops.
Actually, junk food has boomed.
That's
so
incredibly
certain areas,
depressing.
pizza sales, dial-out pizzas, they've gone up.
Really?
Yeah.
That's very depressing. I think the reason why is the organic food lobby really moved the debate on and created a new category that exists between I don't know about you, but I don't want to eat a chicken that's costing £1.99 because after Tesco's have taken their profit and the farmers taken their profit, how much is that chicken's life actually worth? I don't want to eat that chicken. Nothing against Tesco's, it's the same for all supermarkets. There is a new category that's emerged, and you can see it in all the supermarkets, which is something in farm assured. The meat and chicken industry, for example, have really moved with the times, particularly the pork industry, and they've got a farm assured stuff which isn't as expensive as organic, and it isn't necessarily free range, but it's better quality. I think people are now spending their money in that sector. But the biggest contradiction for me is in a nation of perceived animal lovers as we are, we still seem to think it's okay to allow battery chickens to be treated appallingly, to have no value in the lives they're led, and then complain about the price paid. I say this, if you can't afford £10.49 for a chicken, eat chicken less.
Yeah.
Just eat better quality chicken.
No, but Liz's reaction, though, echoes that of a lot of other people I know, which is we moan and complain about the price of food, but we continue to have our Sky TV package and the other essentials. Now, or if we really care, if those that believe in organic food believe in the benefits or the purported benefits of organic food, then surely they're going to drop the satellite TV package or the cable package and stick with organic food, but they're not.
Yeah, some, very few people would do that, but it's a case of...
Why not? Because we don't believe that organic food ultimately is that good?
It's not in front of us, it's not there. It's not, some people would say organic food tastes differently. The £1 chicken tastes differently to the £10 chicken, but a lot of people, don't know about food and don't think it tastes differently. A chicken is a chicken to most people, and if you can't see it and you can't see the benefits right in front of you, then people won't do it.
You don't think people are aware of the differences between battery chickens?
No, I don't think most people are. No, I mean I know that they know.
I think they know, but I think
they
just don't want to think about it.
Yeah, and it doesn't. Well, I do that with I've stopped eating a lot of meats recently because I've been thinking about things a lot more. But, before that, it was a case of, oh, la, 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 it really tastes really nice. Oh, I love it, I love it. So I think it's just a case of, I haven't got £10 to spend on chicken, and I do understand what you're saying, Hardy. But, a lot of people don't have £10 to spend on chicken, and it's a cheap meat, and they will buy it at £1, and moving on. My family's more important than that chicken, that's what they're thinking. But also, it's a fad thing, or like diets, it was like, ooh, organic, and when,
I wonder whether there's an element of truth to that organic was, it's a fad, and we got a bit bored with it.
A writer called John O'Farrell, he refers to Tesco's gullible range, and some people do think that there isn't... Because a lot of people with organic and me included, don't really know exactly what the word means. I mean, I don't exactly. There are very, very sort of detailed specifications for what organic means. A lot of times with vegetables, it's to do with the soil, with exactly what's in the soil.
How many years it's been
and basically
free
you
of,
have to be an agricultural biochemist to really understand what it means. And I'm not, and neither are most people buying the food. I do think that the way that animals were treated by the food industry in this country was absolutely appalling for years and years. And I do think it's really good that that's changed. And I think, you know, I think I can tell the difference between an organic chicken and not an organic chicken when I'm eating it. At the end of the day, I am eating it, so that's bad news for the chicken. But I think it's difficult. You know, it's difficult to know, because I think that when something like this happens, you do get people coming in, rushing in, telling you what to do, and making a lot of money out of it, who aren't that bothered really either about health or about animals. Then again, I think the general movement has been a good thing, so it would be a shame if people completely turned away from it.
Do you think the economy has much to do with it, that people are looking
Yeah, obviously, if it's that much more expensive and we're still in a recession, you're coming out, just about coming out of a recession, obviously people are going to cut back on something that might be perceived to be a luxury, like more expensive chicken.
And that's what I find so fascinating about it, that if people that were buying it were buying it because they believed it was better for them, better for their animals, at what point they give up on that idea and stick with the satellite TV package or the cable TV package and use...
I don't know. I don't know. I mean, you know, to some extent it is about taste as much as about morality, and there might become a point where you think, well, it's a bit different, the taste of a cheap chicken to a much more expensive chicken, but not that much different.
That's interesting. And I love Hardeep's point that the meat industry has raised its game and improved and created this sort of intermediate category, not trash treatment of animals, not perhaps the very best, but somewhere in between.
Because actually, there comes up... I mean, I think you absolutely can... I mean, you know, you happen to be talking to the winner of Celebrity MasterChef here, so...
This woman...
But we don't like to talk about it.
But I was late coming back from a gig one night and bought a packet of bacon in a shop I wouldn't ordinarily buy. I took it home, fried it up, and just the water and gunk that came out of it was, you know, a reminder that I should have just had a cheese and pickle sandwich,
though,
you know?
Equally, when I order my little organic bacon once every couple of weeks, I do look at the price and think, for a packet of bacon.
Yeah. But this is the thing, you see, the pork industry particularly...
I order it online, OK? I don't go to the shops all the time. Yeah, a lot of people do.
But there is that, genuinely, that kind of, that mid-range of being farm should. But also, think about this for a minute. Think about what you put into the bin every day after dinner. If you got rid of that waste and didn't spend money on the food you're not eating, and spent it on the food you are eating, then you would be able to afford a £5 chicken rather than a, you know...
OK, or a £10 chicken. Kirsty, what do people say?